Louisiana beer reviews. We're looking at Horseneck Golden IPA, India Pale Ale. This is produced by Buzzards Bay Brewing in Westport, Massachusetts. They had their Moby D beer at Mathern's in Laplace, and I kept putting it off. And then when they always wait till I make a video to start doing yard work with electrical equipment. But anyway, they sold out before I could buy it, and I felt stupid. I bought this at Rouse's downtown New Orleans, and I might go there today after the Tulane game and see if they have the Moby D beer. There's not a lot about this beer. Their website doesn't give much information. It's mostly New England distribution, but we get a lot of exotic stuff here in the port of New Orleans and the port of South Louisiana. 6.1% alcohol, 37 international bitterness units. They use pale and caramel 20 barley malts, Cascade hops. It gets a good rating on Beer Advocate, only 30 ratings. 60 out of 100 on Rate Beer, 31 out of 100 for the style, but only 20 ratings. So we're looking at 50 ratings overall on the big sites, and nothing on the Beer and Me. And I noticed there are no video reviews for this. So this is the first video review for this beer in the world. Let's check it out, shall we? I know I've always got the same background, but this in the mornings when the sun is shining just right, between 8 and 10. It's around 9 o'clock right now, 9:05. Yeah, I know, late start. Usually it's around 8:30. Anyway, a lot of smoke. And there's enormous amount of sediment in this bottle. I wish you could see it. It is sediment galore. All right. Thick off-white head, very thick, and the appearance with the sun shining right down there, it's bright orange, yellow orange with little grayish white chunks floating everywhere or suspended everywhere, and bubbles streaming, some bubbles. From that direction, which is what you can see, it's like a golden color. I used to use one of those things to trim my yard, and it would take so long. And I started going with the chemical spray, and it takes so little time, and it works so much better. And I tried to tell this lady that, but she won't listen. Okay, wow, this is really interesting. It's it's sweet, but not real sweet. It's really bready, and it's almost like a cream cheese. I know that sounds bizarre, but that's like that cream cheese frosting from like Duncan Hines. Yeah, and it's a little bit of hops there, hop zing. Not really citrus though. Maybe the faintest bit of like peaches in the clean syrup. I don't know. It's really a strange aroma. I'm just grasping. It's a good aroma. I say it's strange, but it's good. I'm just grasping for descriptors. Let's go with the flavor. Okay. This is a British style IPA. It's malty. It's sweet. It's bready. You get the bread crust. The hops are there. They're not overwhelming. This is not a hop bomb by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, 37 IBUs. This is like the traditional India Pale Ale. This is how they were. This is how they've tasted. They were hoppy, but they weren't like Hop City. Okay? And for a lot of drinkers today, they think that an IPA has to be the DIPA, the double IPA, and the really super hopped up things from the west coast of the United States. That is a style, but that's not the original style. The British IPA style is the original because that's where it started in Great Britain, India Pale Ale. So it's got a lot of sweetness, and you can pick up that yeast that almost gives it a banana aspect. It doesn't. It almost does. It gives it that cream cheese frosting, Duncan Hines cream cheese frosting back note. It's hard to believe, but that's what I'm thinking about. The mouthfeel is medium, and it's soft, and it's a little slick and oily. And the finish is dry. There's more bitterness in the undertaste for sure, the aftertaste I mean, and it's very drinkable. And there's a good amount of lacing. I have to say, really, this is one of the best India Pale Ales I've ever had, and I've had a lot of them. You know, it's nice sometimes to have a balanced beer that's balanced between the malts and the hops. That's just not so. I think people have gotten so like wrapped up in hops. They're like berserk about it. I don't really get that. I never really did get it. I mean, I like the hop bitterness, but I'm not like obsessed with it. I think there is a place in this world of beer for balance. There is a place for round beers, okay? That being said, I will rate this an A+. I think it's most excellent. In fact, it's outstanding. It's an outstanding beer. There are no off flavors. It is so well put together. I'm going to tell you right now. Let me see about, before I get off of this World Wide Web, let me see if there's a date. I don't see a date. Oh, wait. Oh, let me eat my words. It says, it doesn't make sense. It's just a bunch of numbers, and they're not sensible. So I wish they would put, you know, that argument, put the dates that people could read. But anyhow, I don't know if it's old or not, but whatever, it's great to me. So, Laissez les bon temps rouler. Got some carbonation in it. Laissez les bon temps rouler. This is an outstanding beer, and I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to New Orleans!